Hi guys, Geraldine Ralph. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I have an early childhood program in my home where I care for up to 14 little ones under the age of 5, and I share product reviews for preschool and toddler activities as well as home daycare tips. So today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite things that I use in my classroom to help alleviate anxiety for our incoming families and our incoming children, and that is Brightwheel. We have the Brightwheel app in our classroom, and if you're not familiar with Brightwheel, there are lots of different kinds of classroom apps. I personally love Brightwheel. It's what I signed up with, and once I sign up with something, I'm just kind of sticking with it. But anyways, we have Brightwheel, and I love Brightwheel. The reason why I love Brightwheel is because it allows us to track our staff attendance, our children's attendance. It also allows us to write notes to our parents, track the children's development, send videos and photos to our families, and all kinds of wonderful things. So if you do not have Brightwheel, even if you're a small home daycare, I would recommend that you just take a peek at it and see if it is something that would work out for you. Nobody's paying me to tell you this. I'm actually just telling you this because I love Brightwheel, and I think it's a really, really great tool for the classroom. So anyways, I am going to be talking about 3 ways that we use Brightwheel to help our children and families acclimate to our new program and how you can use it in your classroom. So the first thing that we do, I'm looking at my notes over here. First thing that we do is that we send welcome videos to the children before they ever even step foot in our classroom. So lately we have had a lot of families who have children who are ESL speakers, or they also kids that have language delays or social, parents are concerned about their social skills. And then a lot of parents too, we've had several parents recently who are coming from other programs that are larger programs, and they either had they had like a big, or their children didn't acclimate well to the program, or the families just didn't feel like there was a connection with the staff. And so they are feeling very overwhelmed, and like their child's crying every single day, doesn't want to go to school, and is feeling like all of these really bad feelings about going to school. Now, in our classroom, I always tell the children 3 things. 1, I want to put a sparkle in your heart. 2, I want the children to feel happy and safe at school. And so we really work to create connection and communication with our families. So like I said, the number 1 thing that we do is use our app, our Brightwheel app, to make sure that our families feel connected before they even step foot in the door and leave their children with us. So the first thing that we do is we create videos for the children and the families on our Brightwheel app. We also encourage our families to send us a welcome video introducing themselves and their child. And the reason why this is really helpful is sometimes we have families that are from different cultures. Maybe it's difficult to pronounce their name, or we want to make sure that we're pronouncing their name correctly, and also just like to create that sense of connection with the children. So we'll have the parents send us a video, or send me a video. They send me a video on my just on my phone, and it's a brief video of them introducing themselves, maybe introducing their dog or something funny, and then that way we have that video to share with all of the children and the new child on their first day. And then also we're sending videos to the family. And the way that we do that in our app is when I'm doing group time, or when my staff are doing small group time, I will take a video of the activity that they're doing and then just click all in the app, and then everybody in the app is able to see the photos and videos. So the children are enrolled in the app, and then that way they're able to see the photos and videos that we send to all the families, and then they can the children can watch from the comfort of their home, like, who are these people that you're leaving me with? So they have a little bit of an idea of who they are, who we are, and what preschool is before they even come to school. Another thing I like to do sometimes, especially if I know the child is going to be extra anxious, is I'll send a little video of myself singing to them or saying hi to them, or doing something special with like the baby or a puppy or anything like that. Any kind of video that makes me less scary and more friendly and inviting. So those little videos are so helpful for our families. We tell our parents, make sure that you review the photos and videos, even the ones that you've already seen, several times over every single night until your child is acclimated into the program. And we enlist them as our hype squad. We tell our parents, like, you are our hype squad, so you gotta, hype us up for your child and get them excited about going to school. The second way that we use the Brightwheel app is creating videos after the children come into the school. So of course, when children come in, sometimes they're weepy and sad, and the morning can be on and off throughout the morning, and they need a lot of reassurance that mommy and daddy are coming back. So when the children are happy and engaged in activities, we make sure to send a video to the parents so that they can see that their child is, for parts of the day, becoming acclimated with the program. And then also so that the parents can talk about, oh, Miss Geraldine was helping you with this, in the writing area. It looks like Miss Geraldine was helping you write your name, or whatever it is that they did and that they were happily participating in. So this is really good for helping the children redirect their thoughts. So we're redirecting their thoughts away from mommy's leaving me to I get to go to school and do this fun thing with Miss Geraldine or Miss Teresa or Miss Ingrid. So we really want to help them feel a little bit more connected to us. And the third way that we use our app is every day. So there are a lot of different ways that you can use the apps. I personally don't like to have my face in the phone all the morning whenever I'm working with the kids. I'm busy working with the kids. So we do little video clips and we'll do little photos. I'm pretty quick at it because I also create videos and photos, so I can literally do it in a couple seconds. But I will take photos and videos of the kids, and then once they're all sleeping, that's whenever we create our daily note. So I let all the parents know during our intake process that we plan 5 different activities for the children every day. And all those activities are designed to meet their need for physical movement, and then of course literacy, math, whatever it is, whatever the skills are that we're working on for the day. So in our daily note, I add the note that says the 5 different activities that we did for the day plus the meals. So this helps us establish trust with the families, so that the families know what kinds of things we did with the children throughout the day, and then that way they can have a conversation with their child at the end of the day. A lot of times when parents pick up, they'll be like, what did you do? Especially if they're anxious, they're like, I don't know, I don't remember. That feels way too stressful to think about. But if the parent has a no, they can see, oh, I saw you play dinosaurs. Maybe they can ask, like, what did you do with the dinosaurs today? And it really helps to help the children focus on the part of the day that was good and fun, and it helps solidify that so the next time that they come in, they will feel a little bit better. So we've noticed that we get a lot of really good feedback from our families. Some of my moms that come in, and I say moms because of course, all the parents are welcome to talk to us. A lot of the moms that have come in have expressed a lot of anxiety around re-entering childcare, especially if they've had a really difficult experience with their child in a program that was larger and maybe not as well equipped to create that sense of connection and community with the families. So it's really important that, we use the apps in order to be able to help the parents feel connected and help them, give them the tools so that their child can get acclimated in the program. I will tell you guys, these 3 strategies really, really work. We had one mom that came into us, and I hugged her on her first day. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine, what this mom had gone through. She was sharing with me about how her child was crying every single day, begging and screaming and crying not to go back to school the next day because it was so overwhelming for her. I don't know what happened in the other program. I'm guessing that maybe it was just, maybe, I don't know, she came into our program and she was great, but I'm guessing maybe there were too many children or maybe not enough connection with the adults in the program. I don't know. I don't know where these children are coming from, but I do know that in order to create that relationship with the parents, we can use these tools. And anyway, so that mom was telling us, she was telling us, I was thinking of quitting my job because I couldn't listen to her cry every day like that. There was something really wrong. And now she's so happy to bring her child to our program. She does ask pretty regularly, did she cry today? And we're like, well, of course, everybody cries every now and then, but here are the things that we did to help her feel happy and safe at school. Or these are the reasons, why she was upset. And this is what we did in order to be the solution to the problem. So anyways, thanks so much for stopping by. I would love to know, what kinds of things do you do? What kinds of tools do you use in your program? Or what other questions do you have for me around the tools that we use in our program for your families? I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thanks so much for stopping by.